Hello everyone. It's James again. And before I start today's video, I just want to quickly say, all work in this video contains 100% original content of and by myself James Smith, otherwise known as Bgood 4000, and was uniquely created with NAWMAL software, by myself James Smith. As I purchased commercial rights from NAWMAL to produce my unique and original video with this software. Commentary is uniquely my own thoughts, feelings, and expressions. Now that I have that out of the way, I do hope everyone is doing better than great. And better than fantastic. Today, I wanted to make a short and brief video to add on to what we talked about yesterday, regarding how the narcissist will test you with small requests, or what seem to be big requests, but over time will grow even bigger. And they do this to test to see what you will put up with, and how far they can push you. I gave an example that they might ask for books for school, citing their credit card was stolen, and they don't know what they are going to do, as they have to attend class tomorrow without the book they need. And now off to the bookstore you go with this individual. Now again, it's important to note, it's okay to help out someone as it's okay for them to help out you. When you have vetted this person over time, and you have clear boundaries in place. Because life can be strange and real situations like this can come up. But, a narcissist will use this towards the beginning stages of getting to know you. Usually within the first 3 to 6 months. Sometimes even sooner. Because they want to know what type of person you will be. And if they need to let you go and work on another target. So they will oftentimes throw out these requests with several people to see which person will bite their bait. And it's important to note that in these instances, narcissists will oftentimes ask for things they don't even need. Narcissists oftentimes will laugh with other so-called friends they have, when pointing out certain objects or things in their home when asked about them. And they will mention how they told you how much they needed that book for school. And how you ran to them like a gullible person with no boundaries at a snap of their fingers to buy them what they requested. They will then say, "You know, I didn't even need that book. Someone else already bought all of my school books. This was for my cousin. Or I have no use for the book. I just wanted to see if they would buy it for me." Now why is this important for you to know? Oftentimes, when we as empaths get asked with such request, it tugs at our heartstrings. And we think, we would want someone to help us if we needed it. But then you have to ask yourself, how many times have you asked people for things? I would venture to say, you might not have ever asked such a request. And if so, possibly only once or twice in your entire life. Because as an empath, you don't want to put others in bad situations. Plus you just feel strange asking people for such things. So you just figure it out. Or at times you've just gone without. Now again, there are times when it's okay to accept help. And it's okay to give help. But it's not a bad thing to have discernment. It's actually a good thing. Think about the stories of the fake homeless person blending in with real homeless people, asking for money. Then they are seen getting into a brand new sports car and drive off a block away. Narcissists are very much the same way. But in this instance they will literally ask you for things they don't need for sport almost. Just to see what you will do. And I say all of this because I don't want you to feel bad for having boundaries and for saying no. Because narcissists prey on those with super kind hearts. And they also prey on those with no or weak boundaries. This is why, if someone that just meets you asks for something like this, and you are going to buy such an item for them, make them sign an agreement to pay you back so it's not your word versus theirs. I had seen one of these court television shows, where there was someone doing this to one person after another they got into a romantic relationship with. They knew the state law regarding gifts and word versus word so well. That being said, the judge found a misstep of the narcissist and could tell their con game from a mile away, and ordered them to pay back the money that was given by the person scammed. But in other instances, it's the judge they're saying, please be more careful who you buy things for and lend money to. Because since there's no proof here, there's nothing that can be done. As the narcissist smirks. You see, if you've known someone for 6 months and they have some weird financial request of you, it's perfectly okay to say, you know, I don't have the money to help, but I'm more than happy to talk with you about your possible options. Or if you do have the money and it's easy for you to do, to say, I would be more than happy to help, but I'm not in a financial position to just give such money. This will need to be a loan. And if it's a loan, I will need to draw up some papers with your signature and photo identification on it. And we can get it notarized at the bank tomorrow as well. Just to make sure it's official. But guess what will happen in majority of both scenarios? The true narcissist will get mad at you. They will accuse you of not trusting them. And how they regret even dating you in the first place. This is how you know this was a scam, by their reaction to this entire mess. Because you see, if someone was going to help you out and you agreed to pay them back, you wouldn't have a problem signing papers to this agreement. You would be just happy someone was willing to help you. And you would happily pay them back. You wouldn't scream at them and call them all kinds of names. But a narcissist will. And how you can tell it was something they didn't even need is in their reaction as well. Because if they needed this thing really bad, why scream at the person that has the power to buy it for them? Why refuse to sign an agreement? Folks, it was all a scam. They already have the money to buy the book and they just want to see you buy it. Or they don't need the book at all. They just want to see you run around buying things for them they don't need. Just to see how much they can push you. The power of boundaries, people. The power of boundaries. I hope this short video was of help. And gave you some things to think about. Please let me know in the comment section below. With that said, I hope your day was blessed. And until next time. Bye for now. And be good to yourself.